Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Commodores will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding some room at the 25. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Chris, I know it's the first play in the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. It's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's West. Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. fired into a tight window and picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And in first down, right back to the running game. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score 7-0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's West. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Commodores will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. He's going to try to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
At the 17-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Panthers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal. That's the end of the first quarter. Pittsburgh 7, Penrith 0.
We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Motion now from the tight end. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's West. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's caught downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Lining up to try the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Cannot connect in his first throw. It's incomplete.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Ball handed off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Panthers will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack, we might see the referee step in there and put the two hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1 yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
And the Panthers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's West. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that is no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw over the middle. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to get the second half going.
Number 14, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To throw, it's West. Snags the quick throw. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting fourth down and inches.
Now, fourth down.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll hand it off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Commodores with 1st and 10 here. And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Gain of 2. 2nd down coming up.
And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Can they cash in this opportunity? 1st down and goal from the 3. It's an option look. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They'll go with the ground game. The quarterback takes the handoff.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. No shot to bring him down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
He's tackled at the 36. And first down for the offense.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really Good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's West. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Now it's second down here. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Scanning the field. It's West. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to throw. It's West. Running back has it on a screen now. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Commodores. This quarterback on fire today.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kick is up and good. They're up by a point here in the final minutes. Can they hold on? Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Panthers offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He'll hand it off. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. To take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And he makes it into the end zone for the two-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead.
So they decide to run it in on the two-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put two up on the board.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Quick throw to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.